Hey y'all, Ali from Little Hill Homestead. Today's Christmas in July video, we're going to show you how to make your own essential oil perfumes or rollerballs. Well, they're both rollerballs, but blends basically. So, if you have ever I love to do rollerballs, but they're really quite expensive. And so I'm going to show you guys like this one is one that I bought. I think it was $12.95 for this little guy, which is the same size we're going to be making today. This is one that's like an oil based, and so you can use it as to add your blends in to make, like today we're going to make a healthy version that you can put on the bottoms of your feet and your chest if you've got a cold. But I'm also going to show you, like, I love these Pacifica ones. The rollerball on them kind of stinks and they don't last as long as I would like, but they are basically alcohol based, or in our case we're going to use witch hazel for our base. And so that's what we're going to make today. So I'm going to show you two versions, but if you look below in the description and hit the more button, I've got a couple other variations that we've come up with, but I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long for you guys. So I figure if I show you one of each, you guys can look below and kind of go from there. So for the, so I got these little roller balls on Amazon, of course. They're just an amber bottle. They came with the roller ball part that you're going to click on and a lid for each one. I got a 6-pack. I think it was $5 for 6 of them. So you're at less than $1 for your little jar. So for the first one, oops, there's already one in there. They are plastic. I wish that they had been metal, but I didn't see any metal ones that would have gotten here in a timely manner and were within the price range I really wanted to spend. So there you go. For your base, if you're doing an oil blend, you've got a couple options. You can buy, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a coconut oil that stays liquid form. I can't think of what it's called. I don't have any. And so I know that grapeseed oil is really good for your skin. Not too many people have an allergic issue with it. And this was $4 for this huge bottle. So you can make a bajillion roller balls for the price of this. Plus, it's great to cook with. It does really high heat. So for the roller ball that I'm going to make today, that's the oil-based one, versus a perfume. That's kind of where we're going. This one, and it came with this little dropper. I'm going to try not to use it. So this one is, we're going to do a healthy, which is going to be kind of like when you have a cold, you're not feeling great, you can rub this on your chest, kind of like vapor rub, sort of. It's got some stuff to clear out your congestion and make you feel a little bit better. So we're calling this one healthy. If you're just feeling under the weather, this is a good option for you. So what you're going to do is add your essential oils, and then you're just basically going to top it off with either your witch hazel or your oil of choice, or your alcohol of choice. You can use vodka too. So for this one, I've got, let me see if I can read these. I seriously need reading glasses to be able to see these. So for this one, we've got 8 drops of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus, as everybody knows, is something that's really going to clear out your sinuses. These never want to work when I want them to work. Is there any in here? That would be the other question. Okay, seriously. If I turn the camera off, it's going to dribble everywhere. That's because this is almost out. 5, come on. 7. One more. There we go. Okay, so 8 drops of eucalyptus. Then we want 6 drops of orange. Orange is just going to kind of cut all the piney scents that we're going to be using to make it kind of a nice warm scent. So then 6 of those. Come on. I've been using my essential oils a ton for you guys, so I am getting low on some of them, which means I just have to go find more. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there's our orange. For this one, we're going to use frankincense as well. We're going to use 5 drops of frankincense. I do a lot of research on like what the benefits are of these. And so there's quite a few websites out there that kind of show you like what to use for what, and mood lifting and for different illnesses or skin conditions. It's really quite interesting. If you haven't like done any research on that, I suggest it. It's fun. Well, if you're a holistic-y weirdo like me. We're going to do some cinnamon. We need 4 drops of cinnamon. This adds a warmth to it that's nice. Maybe. My gosh, you guys, what is happening today? Here we go. Seems like they all have that little dropper on one side. On the inside, there's always like a little vent pipe, and that's kind of what you have to aim up in the air. Anyways, and then the last thing you need are 2 drops of pine. Again, this is going to add that menthol type of, I'm doing 3, menthol-y type of vibe, which is kind of what the eucalyptus does as well. So I am, to add the oil, I am going to use my little topper, just so I don't spill. Woo. All right, that's just going to drip in. There we go. I had an airlock. Okay, we're almost done. Crazy, right? Look these up. You would be amazed, like I was saying earlier, what these sell for. Like, there's a little farmer's market that I love to go walk around, and there's a guy that sells these, and they're like $15 a vial, and it's just wild because you literally can make your own. Okay, so they came with these little plastic caps. All I'm going to do is pop it on there. My hands are oily, so it makes it a little difficult. But maybe I should wipe my hands. Put my screw top on there, and then just give it a shake. Let me grab a towel. I got oil everywhere. That's my bad, though. Okay, and then to use these ones, so like this one, because I was saying this is the healthy version, or a cold version. When you use it, I like to roll it on my chest and the bottoms of my feet. When my kids were little, I used to put it all over the bottoms of their feet. But it basically just, I don't know if you can see it going on or not. It glides through the rollerball, and then it leaves this lovely, like, piney eucalyptus-y scent. So that's going to be our oil-based one. I like the oil-based ones. I have a one, gosh, I used it for a couple of years when I had a high-stress job, and I used the heck out of it, and it was like a citrusy-based one. I probably need to replace that or make my own. Actually, I'll go find it and copycat the recipe. But I don't mind the oil like on my skin, but this type that we're gonna make next, let me get these out of the way. I feel like I'm all over the place today, you guys. I'm sorry. This one is going to be more of a perfumey type vibe. So this one, kind of like these Pacifica ones that I love so much, you are going to roll it like on your pulse points right here. I do it on like my collarbone. You can do it anywhere that you've got like a pulse point, basically. Anywhere that's going to have heat to kind of release it. That's what this type is going to be for. So like I was saying, you neither need witch hazel. You can use vodka, or you can use rubbing alcohol, but that can be a little intense on your skin. So I try not to use that. So that's why I'm using the witch hazel. For this one, and I will put the rest of the recipes below, you can use this one in an oil base as well if you prefer. But this one is called Joy. It's like a very uplifting, kind of citrusy, kind of sweet smell. It's got some geranium in it. So the first thing that I'm going to use are 5 drops of my favorite to say, ylang. This is a very straight up sweet florally, kind of islandy florally smell. It's quite nice. Next, because I have a problem and I love this smell, tangerine. It's just a very like sweet citrusy smell. It's quite delightful, uplifting. Next, we have palmarosa, which is kind of a different smell. I don't know. It's kind of citrusy, piney. I'm going to put just a couple drops of that too. Maybe. Okay, y'all. We might have gotten one, maybe. Oh, here we go. No, one. I need a blooper reel of me just trying to get these out of here. Then next we have bergamot. And if you know what bergamot smells like, I don't know how to explain it. To me, it smells like a fancy hotel. It's a nice, like, luxurious type of smell. So we got 5 of that. The other one that is really, really good, and I ran out of it, is neroli. I do love that one. It's like a very florally. Geranium, which is geraniums. If you know what they smell like, they're just a very strong floral smell. So we're just going to do 3 drops of geranium. Come on, y'all. You can do rose if you like as well, or some kind of other floral scent. Where's my little pipe? Okay, this is my only geranium, so it better dang work. There, we got one. Oh, there's a couple at least went in. I should wear a shirt that doesn't show my jiggly arms when I do this. And then 5 orange, because orange is a really good citrusy thing to cut some of the sweet florals that we're using. 3, 4, 5. Again, look up the benefits of some of these. Orange is super like positive smelling, uplifting. People tend to gravitate towards like citrusy smells. So that's our little essential oils just in the bottom of it. And we're just going to top it. I'm not going to use a little funnel. I'm just going to try to eyeball this with witch hazel. If you have an allergy issue with witch hazel, just use vodka is probably your best bet. But if you don't want to buy vodka, rubbing alcohol, just don't use water. It's not going to dilute these correctly. I have my little cap again. I'm going to pop on. It goes in easy if you use a towel. My little lid, twist it on there, and then give it a little shake. These ones I do recommend just kind of wiggle them around a little bit before you use them. This helps disperse the oil around, but I just usually shake them in case it's settled. So for these ones, same thing. I'm going to be layered up with smells. Let's get it going. You can see on my hand that it's on there, right? Ooh, that one's super citrusy and sweet. That one's delicious. So all I'm going to do is, for labeling purposes, because these, I'm like, how do you write on these? I have my little P-Touch label, doodle again. And I always have whatever I did last on here because that's just what it is. So this one I'm calling Joy. It's just a kind of a sweet, uplifting. I probably should call it Uplifting, but I have another one called Uplifting, but I'm going to call this one Joy. So these just print a little label. And I'm hoping I don't need scissors because I don't have them over here. And I'm just going to put this. Whoop. Who can ever get the back of these things off? Like, let's be real. Boop. All right, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna have to cut this, but I'm just gonna pop this on there. Let me grab my scissors really fast. I want to show you the final product. So this one is Joy, the other one is Healthy. I try to come up with simple names. If you want to write down all the ingredients and put it on there, whatever the scents are and stuff, so I just did that. So that's it for our Joy. Our other one is going to be our Healthy. So we made 2 of these. Of course, the video is 13 minutes, which is just why I'm not showing you all 6. I love when people tell me, oh, you could have done that in 3 minutes. And I don't know how you guys expect me to show you how to do this in 3 minutes. But those of you that stuck around, I really do appreciate it. And I'll put a link to the products we use below. And I will put all of our recipes below. Just remember, any of these can go into the oil-based ones, or they can go into the alcohol-based ones. It just depends on your preference. The alcohol, man, that's a good one. That citrusy is delicious. They're going to stick around for a couple hours. You can pop this in your purse really easily to take it with you as like a little refresher too. So anyways, thank you for sticking around. I hope you guys go make some. If you guys already make these and you have great recipes, let me know below, because I'm always looking for different concoctions I can make with all my crazy collection of essential oils. And if you have any like favorite essential oils scents, let me know below why you like them. I'm always curious. You guys know I like citrus stuff. But anyways, I stopped using my clicker, which is why I'm like leaning all up on you. But anyways, go make some, and happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Anyways, Merry Christmas, July.